Time now to get over to the kitchen and check in with ABC7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher and see what's cooking for lunch today. Hi, Judi.
Hi, Scott. Well, I brought in one of my favorite new cookbooks. I swear by this. It's called The Modern Salad, and it's really brought salads up to another level. Now, I happen to love salads, but I get tired of kind of the same old, making it over and over. Today, we're going to have a ball because we're making sweet potato noodles just with your veggie spiralizer, and we're going to make a great coconut, lemongrass, cilantro dressing that can go well on so many other dishes that you'll make a double batch and you'll want to use it maybe for a coconut rice and things like that. So throughout the hour, I'm going to show you how we're going to toast our chickpeas. I've got some in the oven already with some grapeseed oil. We're going to even add hemp seeds, really bring up the energy level in the salad, make it nice and healthy. So stay with me. We have a sweet potato coconut salad coming up in just a few minutes. That's right, healthy and flavorful, and don't be intimidated that there's a lot of steps because some of these you can do ahead of time. So first thing you want to do is your sweet potatoes, and you're going to put it in your spiralizer. If you don't have one of these and you still want to make the salad, you can use a vegetable peeler, just make it extra thin. But I love these because they really can turn any vegetable into similar to a pasta, so you see it just like that. You're going to take a pot of water, bring it to a boil with some salt, and what we're going to do is once it comes to a boil, we're going to take our beautiful sweet potato noodles and put them right in that pot. The equivalent of about 8 cups. I always make extra. I put some on the side because this with some pumpkin sauce is also going to make a great dish. So once they go in, we turn the heat off. They're going to soak for just 3 to 4 minutes. That will get them tender, and they immediately go in an ice bath, and that stops the cooking process. We'll have it right where we need it. Now we have some sliced red onion. I've gone a little bit out of the box with the recipe in that I add a little rice wine vinegar, and then the recipe calls to soak it in cold water. This is going to get rid of some of that bite that you have when onions are overpowering in a salad. So I highly recommend that technique. Let's just let that sit there for that. We'll check on our sweet potatoes. Yep, they've got about 2 more minutes. Now let's get to the toasted chickpeas. Now you've seen me use some that are already in a bag that I get over at the Fresh Market. Here's how you're going to make them yourself. We're going to use grapeseed oil. The reason being is it has a higher heat content, and that's going to make a big difference in toasting it. So we have the grapeseed oil, we have salt, and we have pepper. And then we're going to sprinkle just a touch of cumin, not too much because I don't want it to be overbearing with the wonderful coconut that we have, the coconut milk that we're going to get to in the next segment. So what you're going to do is you're going to take those chickpeas once they're tossed with the oil, and you're going to put it on a pan, and you're going to toast them for about 45 minutes, turning them once or twice, and they're going to come out really toasty. They are so good just like this, but as it sits and cools down, they're going to get even more toasty, so it's going to be a perfect crunch to our salad. When I come back, I'll start the coconut vinaigrette, so stay with me. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I have a little minced lemongrass and minced garlic, and now I'm going to add about a cup of coconut milk. And now you can get it in the carton. It makes it a lot easier if you get it in the can. A lot of times it's separated, and those cans are hard to open because the coconut milk separates. So these are just great little containers that you can get. So we're going to whisk that in. Get the flavors going with the garlic, and then we're going to do salt and pepper, and we're not going to use vinegar, believe it or not. What we're going to do is use the lime juice. And the lime juice is going to act like acid, the same situation as vinegar, but it's going to be super flavorful. I mean, lime and coconut together, what could be better, right? The great thing about this dressing, it will last up to a week in your refrigerator. If you don't want to use coconut milk, you can use kefir, which is like a yogurt drink, and that will be about the same consistency, but I really love it this way. Okay, so now we're going to give this a stir and a taste. You can use a teeny bit more lime because we want to really get that flavor to pop. So there we go. Perfect. Now we're going to take the sweet potato noodles that have been dunked in ice water to stop the cooking process, and the red onion that was soaked, so it's not going to have such a bite. And we soaked that both in cold water with just, I threw in a little rice wine vinegar, so we'll toss that in. And now comes the fun part. We have a little scallion. You can use chopped arugula. I'm using a mixture of arugula and kale. Get some power greens in there to make it super, super healthy. And some cilantro. And then we're going to put in some of our chickpeas that we toasted. We'll put some more on top to keep them extra crispy. And then we're going to take our dressing and just kind of drizzle that around. And the key with the dressing is don't pour it all in. Just go ahead and put some in, and then we'll toss and we'll see where we're at when we want to add some more. The last finishing seasoning will be regular salt and pepper like we're doing, the sea salt and pepper. But then we're going to use the very thick Muldoon, which is almost a slight smoky, very large crystals of salt. And that's going to bring these flavors together. And I almost forgot, we have to do the hemp hearts. So these little hemp seeds, they are so nutritious and healthy and a big burst of flavor. So we're going to make sure we do that as well. Then I just sprinkle in some more salt and pepper, like I said, layers and layers of flavor. And this can actually sit in the refrigerator for about a half an hour before you serve it. So it's one of those fun things that you can have for company. I'm telling you, you're going to get addicted to this in that cookbook, The Modern Salad. When I come back, it's time for a taste.
Well, welcome back. And Judy, what do we have here?
We have a sweet potato noodle salad, so really healthy for you. Fun way to get nutrients in and make it feel like you're eating pasta. Cilantro, power greens, arugula. We toasted up some chickpeas with some grapeseed oil and cumin and little hemp seeds to finish to really bring up the nutrients. You eat this salad and you're going to be energized with that great coconut lime dressing.
Well, I want to be energized, so I can take a...
Dude, then you have a double helping. While you're
bite here.
tasting, I will let everybody know that you can go on our website, mysuncoast.com, and click on the dining tab. You're going to get the video, the recipe, extra cooking tips, and you're certainly going to find out about great culinary events that are happening, like the big German Fest this weekend down by Sarasota Square Mall.
I'm ready to run a marathon
See,
right now.
I knew it, man.
You.
You can run out and wash my car. You have all that energy.
Oh, I don't know about that. Scott, back to you.